Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
We're having fun talking about YouTube videos and watching shit explode. And showing me the video of where's that place again in China?
Oh, it was
Tianjin,
Tianjin, I think.
Tianjin explosion back in 2015. Dude, I was like, what the fuck? I did not know about it.
Yeah, dude, I remember seeing that on Facebook. That's what got me going through all my fucking old Facebook videos that I had saved. But I remember seeing that one, and I was like, holy fuck. And the secondary explosion after that was like fucking way bigger.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
Those firefighters were definitely
Yeah,
they're gone. We're missing 100 firefighters. We have no idea what happened to them, and we're still looking.
We found a boot. A half-singed boot.
Found the fucking boot, but where's the foot?
That's always the question. Where's the foot?
Where's the foot?
Knock the socks off.
Dude.
And the boot.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. That was a bad explosion.
That was intense.
But it's crazy because there was a lot of conspiracies. The Chinese were actually, like, before I guess all the factual evidence was put out, people were saying that the United States had tested that was a weapon that we were testing against the Chinese. Called like the Wrath of God or some shit like that we had launched a weapon on them and it was going to cause a war and all this other shit. And I remember initially seeing it, I was like, I don't know. The first explosion, there's no way. Because to my knowledge, there's not really any explosive like that that's going to have a secondary detonation like that, not like launched like that. You'll have mortars and shit like that are launched where they can set a it's like a time delay fuse on the top of the mortar.
Yeah.
They'll launch the mortar will pierce through the top of whatever position, and then it has like a 15-second delay. When it pierces 15 seconds, boom, then it explodes. Instead of a direct explosion of
like
the mortar hitting.
Exploding on contact kind of thing.
So when the people were saying that, I was like, man, I mean, unless we're testing some shit I don't know about, and for there to be a secondary detonation on a single shell explosives, like, only for the first half of it exploded, then the second half exploded. Like, I don't know how that, like, I don't even think that would work. No fucking way, dude.
Who knows? They come up with some crazy shit.
I don't know, dude. I know for a while there, they were saying the Navy was going to be changing to like rail guns and stuff like that, and all this crazy shit. And I was like, dude.
And then I think they ended up scrapping that project because the amount of power that those rail guns needed. I remember watching a video and shit on that shit. Like, to launch one of those fucking like tungsten rods and shit was like enough power to power like a city block for like a week.
Yeah. It's insane.
Like, what the fuck? But like, it'll punch through like everything.
Yeah.
And I was like super fast and like super efficient and all this sort of shit.
But I mean, maybe not on the power side, Maybe not on the power side. I mean, I imagine maybe they didn't scrap it, but they were like, hey, maybe let's go back to the drawing board and let's see if there's a more efficient way for us to utilize this weapon with less power.
Yeah. I could see them doing that with like, go smaller.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit smaller, but, dude, Jesus fucking Christ, yeah.
Just a tungsten rod being fired at you by electric magnets. Dude, like the video that shit just punching through that steel, just slicing through that shit like fucking hot butter. God damn. I think I saw the video on that shit like 20 times. I was like, holy shit.
I have a bunch of these videos on here I've watched 20 times. I'm like, Jesus, dude.
That's crazy what we can do.
Yeah. Oh, it's got a couple of old ones on there, like old, like World War II Marine combat training type of shit.
Yeah.
Like there's one on there, like how to properly shoot a pistol. And it, like, back then, like, it was like how to shoot a 45, like how to shoot a 1911.
Yeah.
It's like how to apply proper pistol marksmanship. That's back when they were like, hey, we want everybody to have basic pistol fundamentals and stuff like that. And then there was like basic like hand-to-hand combat training, and that shit was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
And it's all like, hey, now listen here, young Marines. We're going to teach you today on how to be efficient in hand-to-hand combat. Here we see two young Marines fighting hand-to-hand in combat.
Oh,
like one of those old ones. It's like black and white, like
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking. It's pretty cool that you got some of that shit. Like some of that shit's on tape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's immortalized forever on the internet, man.
Yeah, internet's forever, bro.
Yeah,
it's forever.
It is fucking.
Speaking
forever.
of what's also forever is our bottle opener, guys. And I had to come up with a segue because I'm over here fucking fiddling with it. It's in the shape of a giant bottle cap. I think it's pretty cool. I like it. We have 3 different designs of it so far. It'll work on your twist tops, your pop tops, and it works simply like so. Ta-da! Oh, the cap's still in there. Yeah. Yeah. It works pretty well. I like it in the fact of like, now Michelle can't come up to me, baby, can you open this for me?
Yep, there you go.
There you go. Open it your damn self now. Not to say that I won't. And also, guys, it's magnetic. So there was nothing really metal around here for me to stick it to.
There's nothing on these walls that's metal.
Not really. Nothing at all. It's all plastic, guys.
Oh, that's all plastic.
It's all
Those are airsoft. Guys.
yeah, those are airsoft. You know, we're airsofters.
Yeah, hardcore. I've never even shot a gun.
I know, right? I don't even know what's on the table. Like, what's that?
Oh no, that's
Just another airsoft gun?
yeah, it's my airsoft gun. So
You know, because you never know when, like, an airsoft battle is just going to pop off.
yeah, right. Shit.
Oh,
Christ.
man. So how's your Twitch doing?
Twitch is doing good, man. I've been streaming in a couple days. It's been fucking tired, man. I'm just trying to catch up on other shit.
I think it's just because the end of the year is coming up. Can you believe we're about to be like in 2023?
Yeah, jeez, fuck, dude. It feels like the year barely fucking started like a couple of months ago. It doesn't feel like it's been a full year.
Yeah.
It's crazy because, like, you know, we're in the month now where it's like we've been streaming for 2 fucking years.
Yeah.
That's like crazy to think about. It's been 2 years worth of streaming. It's like fucking insane, dude.
Yeah. Dude, like a couple more weeks we'd be at the podcast for 10 months.
Dude, I don't know. Goddamn, we're fucking almost 2 months out, like a whole 2 months out from fucking a year.
So, like, you know, we're on Spotify and shit, and then I didn't know Spotify did this. So they do, like, you know, the wrap for your own personal stuff, right? We have a wrap for the podcast.
Really?
Yeah. Guess
yeah.
how many hours we have posted?
Hours?
Yeah.
If I had to guess, probably somewhere in the range of like 400 or 500, 600,
Way more.
1,000,
Way more.
1,500,
Way more.
$2,000,
Way more.
$3,000.
5,800 and something.
Holy fuck! That's a lot of podcasts.
That's a lot, bro. I was like, God, we don't record that much, do we? Like, what the fuck?
Let me see. I'm gonna do a little bit of math here.
Wait, no, I think that's minutes. Or hours. No, it can't be hours.
The hours, there's a total of 8,000 hours in a year.
Yeah, so it can't be hours. It's gotta be minutes.
Okay, so it's like what? How many minutes?
I was like 8,600 and something. Or I think it was
8,600 divided by
I said do 60.
365 divided by
24.
24.
So for about every day, it's worth about an hour almost.
Yeah. So it's like an hour worth of content for the total of like a year.
Yeah. Yeah. But we did have some episodes that ran really long.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We've had some really long episodes. Dude, whenever I talk to people about our podcast and stuff like that, and they ask, you know, what do we talk about, and I kind of give a brief overview, and I say, you know, sometimes we get into some really, like, heated debates and shit. Oh, what are you getting into heated debates about? It always comes back to the Roe v. Wade thing, and they're like, it always becomes the most talked about episode. I think we need to find more shit we disagree on and just argue about that.
It's hard, man.
That's gonna be hard.
We agree on a bunch of shit, to be honest.
We need to get. Oh, that'd be great. We need to get some of those associates, not really associates, acquaintances of yours that are from California that wouldn't like my wall.
No, they wouldn't.
But that'd be great content.
Listen, they'd be afraid to just walk in the fucking house.
Yeah.
Because they're from California, your Trump flag and everything else. They're like, oh my god.
Yeah,
no, please.
yeah, like half the shit in this room could kill you.
Yeah.
And the other half will save your life, food and water. But I think that'd be great. I don't know. Yeah, but like you said, we agree on too much stuff, so we can't find a whole lot of things that we disagree on.
Yeah, you know.
Like I think other than the whole Roe v. Wade thing, like the only thing we really mainly disagree on is what's our EDC pistol.
Yeah,
that's probably the only real
like branding. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
And even then, we're still like, hey, you're gonna still.
One thing I feel like we would disagree on would be religion, just because you are religious.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I have my certain views on religion because of how my upbringing was, and. You know, like that's one thing me and Bree get into it with a lot. Mm-hmm. Because with hers, you know, she's just constantly telling me, you know, like God's real. And I'm just like, if he is, then I believe that God is either all good or all knowing, but he can't be both. He cannot be both.
I would side on the all knowing.
Yeah, I'd say if anything, he's all knowing, not all good.
Yeah,
because
if you're all good, you wouldn't allow any of the tragedies of the world to, you know, large or small. All knowing means, yeah, exactly that. You know the evils that are there, you know all the goods that are there, and it is what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I would think more of that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I've always like with the whole thing like, oh, God's merciful and God's this, and I'm like, man, I don't know about that.
Dude, like even then, dude, if you like go through and read the Bible, God's a vicious motherfucker. He is. He's fire and brimstone, and fucking let your ass lose all your money and your family and your wealth and your health and all that shit just to prove a point to a disciple of mine that you love me.
Right. And so that's where me and Brie have always gotten into it. You know, we've always gotten into it. Because I've always told her, like, you know, the thing is, my whole concept is I can't give myself to something that I don't know, like, with solid fucking proof that it is or isn't real.
But that's when that whole argument of faith comes in.
I don't have faith.
Which, you know, yeah, like...
Right, you know...
There's times I have trouble with that shit.
Well, it's like, for me, you know, like, growing up, you know, I didn't have God to depend on. I didn't have religion or anything to lean on. I had to do bad shit, for my sisters to make sure that they had food and they had all these things. But, you know, if you know, you didn't know me from anybody else and you didn't know the situation, most people would say, well, you're just a bad person. You're going to go to hell. And it's just like, you know, the means justify the ends. Yeah. I was doing bad shit because it's what I had to do to survive. It's not because it's what I wanted to fucking do. It was the last thing I wanted to do.
Yeah. Now, this is kind of along the lines of religion. This is more on society and people in general. Mm-hmm. I have found that a lot, not always, and it kind of depends on the places you go. A lot of people, though, that go to church are some of the biggest, most fucking corrupt hypocrites.
Oh, yeah, and I've told Brie that, like, you know, like, her mother is one of those people that claims to be a fucking good Christian, but she uses Christianity as a means of trying to manipulate Brie to do things for her.
Yeah, no, see, like...
And it's like, dude, people like your mom, you know, that just, you're leaning on religion and thumping the fucking Bible as a means of getting your way. That's such dog shit, dude. Like, you're full of fucking shit. You're manipulative, bad fucking person.
Yeah, it is the... And I see it a lot. Like, yeah. I like going to church. Not for the sense of the people there, but for the sense of, like, just going to church. Like, and I tell people this too, like, and if you go back through the Bible and through the history, especially when Jesus, you know, all the stories with him, he didn't have a building, hey, come by once a week and I'll talk to you for an hour. Right. Motherfucker was on the road preaching on a hill and shit most of the time, you know, and he was a public servant. He was helping people, and, you know, because he wanted to, not because he had to. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I will fully admit, and y'all guys know this shit, you know this very fucking well, I am not a perfect person. I am not a perfect Christian. I never will claim to be. I make plenty of fucking mistakes. I sin fucking 1,000 times before noon. But do I make that an excuse? No. Do I say, oh, if you're going to be a good person, you got to do this and do that because the Bible says that? No. People make fucking choices. People decide to live their lives the way they want to do. That's the whole point of fucking free will. of, fucking God. God gave you free will. You gotta have free will to make the decisions, good or bad. If you disagree, then you fucking disagree. You know what I mean? Like, you and I, like, again, back to the whole Roe v. Wade thing. You and I disagree on that very deeply. Okay?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I shun you from my life. That was, 6 months ago?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Didn't change anything. The next day, I didn't feel any different.
Nope,
still my bro. Right? And we had a great fucking intense episode. I'm glad we didn't break the table or break any equipment. And next week came all along and we had another bottle and we continued on.
Well, again, just going back to what I was saying, when it comes to religion, I can't definitively say one way or another. Yeah, maybe something good and something bad exists below. Okay? And I used to fuck around, like, you're a Christian, I've fucked around with the darker side of things.
Yeah.
In my youth. I hung around a bunch of Satanists. I had a satanic Bible. I had a Necronomicon. I fucked around with some really dark shit. So I know dark shit exists. Hard for me to say that the light exists. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
So, but I can't deny the existence of the other because one can't exist without the other. That's not how balance works. That's not like balance in general how it works. There has to be light for there to be bad. Just how it works.
Exactly. Like, there was this incident at work. Not even an incident. We're just, briefly talking. I can't remember which coworker it was talking about. Like, man, we're talking about vacations or some shit like that. Man, I wish I could live my life like this vacation my whole life. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want things to be sunshine and rainbows 24/7.
Nope.
Because then you become complacent to it. You become just numb to it. And you're just like, ugh. It's whatever. You will become unhappy. Even if it's everything you've ever dreamt of and everything you've ever wanted, you will become unhappy. You gotta have some hard times. You gotta have some struggles. You gotta... Dude, like, with relationships, with friendships, with family, with friends, with work, with everything, there's ups and downs to it, and there has to be ups and downs to it. Otherwise, it's just... There's no point. Yeah, I'm married. Coming up on a year. Our anniversary in April. Has it been sunshines and rainbows our first year of marriage? Hell no. We've had our ups, plenty of ups. We've had a few downs, really deep downs. But, push by it and keep going.
So there's a lot. So I listen to a lot of different music, dude. Like, my Spotify's all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing.
I know your Spotify.
So is my Apple Music, because I have music that I actually purchased, and that music's all over the fucking place, right?
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs. It's kind of a religious song, but it more so puts the question into things and puts into question, why, right? Okay, so I've always asked Maria, why has God allowed these things to happen? Okay, she gives me this solid answer. It's a very solid answer. God created free will.
Yeah.
My question is why? Why did God create free will? And the fucking song that really makes me think about that, it's a Tool song. It's called Right in Two.
I don't think I've heard it.
Lyrics start as, angels on the sideline, puzzled and amused. Why did Father give these humans free will? Now they're all confused. Don't these talking monkeys know that Eden has enough to go around? Plenty in this holy garden, silly monkeys. Where's the one? You are bound to divide it right in two. Angels on the sidelines, baffled and confused. Father blessed them with reason, and this is what they choose. Monkey killing, monkey over, pieces of the ground, silly monkeys. Give them thumbs, they forge a blade. And where's the one? They're bound to divide it right in two. Monkey killing, monkey over, pieces of the ground. Silly monkey with thumbs, they make a club to beat their brother down. How they've survived so misguided is a mystery. Repugnant is a creature who squandered the ability to lift an eye to heaven, conscious of his fleeting time here. Gotta divide it all right into, and it says that several times. Fight till they die over sun, over sky. They fight till they die over sea, over air. They fight until they die over blood, over love. They fight until they die over words polarizing. Angel on the sideline again, benched along with patience and reason. Angels on the sideline again, wondering where this tug of war will end. Gotta divide it right into.
Makes sense.
Right, and again, so like when I hear this song, so this is a lot. So first off, if you're a Tool fan, if you're a Tool fan, hey, shout out to you, man. I fucking love Tool, but this is their songs are fucking long. But when you watch the music video for this, dude, it like puts it in a whole different perspective. Yeah. The way that because what I really like about Tool the Tool music videos. They use almost like that old style like claymation type of shit.
True, yeah.
To like more or less get their point across, and a lot of the shit is really creepy, but if you just look at it for like what the message is trying to bring across and you ignore the art. I personally like the art. I like how creepy and fucked up it is, but that's just me. I'm fucked up. Yeah. But ultimately, when you look at it in its totality and the message is trying to bring across, like what I like about Tools, it will make you think. If you just listen to the lyrics, if you just read the lyrics, listen to the song, close your eyes, don't even fucking pay attention to the good instrumentals and everything else that goes along, makes it fantastic. If you just listen to the lyrics, you're like, Jesus, dude. Jesus. These are the same thoughts I have. You're absolutely fucking right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. I think the especially I think with like rock, like older rock songs, like shit we grew up with.
Yeah, music's not the same anymore, man.
The shit we grew up with, just randomly listening to it, it's great. You can get into the rhythm, you can get into the beat, you can fucking thrash around about it.
Right.
But then at the same time, if you're feeling a certain way, you can listen to the exact same song, and you'd be like, "Fuck, bro."
Dude, it's like fucking, dude. Like some of my favorite Tool songs, fucking Sober.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, like. Dude, I used to resonate so hard with that song.
Yeah.
I used to resonate so fucking hard with that song, dude.
But dude, like, for me, there's a lot of songs that have like, it'll come on and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm fucking jamming. But if I'm feeling a certain way and the same song comes on, I'm like, God, fuck, bro. Fuck. Prime example, and I fucking tagged you in it.
Yeah, Snuff.
Snuff.
Yeah.
If I'm just chilling out and the song comes on my Spotify or I'm just whatever, just enjoying the day, I'll fucking jam it. I'm like, fucking love this song.
Yeah.
But if we're chilling, we're talking, having a couple of drinks and shit, and maybe the drinking, that song comes on, bro, it's like that fucking clip, bro. Like, just fucking the eyes start watering. Just
I'll say like Snuff for me a long time ago.
Dude, that song was so beautiful.
It had such a different meaning, dude. To me, before Brie, I had met this woman. She was 10 years older than me. I had only fucking turned 21. I was turning 22. I was young, dude. I was young. I was just getting out of my fucking divorce and my marriage and everything. And I met this woman that I thought she was the end all be all. I thought she was in game, and I gave everything I had to that woman. I helped with her house, her kids. Like I went out of my way to try to make sure like everything worked. Crazy part was we never argued. We never had any, like, it was just so like just no confrontation. It was just fucking perfect as what it was. And then one day she had hit me up and she was just like, "Hey, let's have a coffee at Starbucks." I was like, "Gross," but okay, I'll meet you there. So we get there and we're sitting outside and she tells me, she's just like, "Hey, everything has been amazing, and you're a really amazing guy, but I don't think I can ever love you the same way that you love me. I love you like a friend." And I'm like, "You love me like a friend, bitch? All these things I've done, we've talked about building a future, and what the fuck, man?" So, like, yeah. So then snuff, alcohol, and I was so fucked up one night that my friends had to rip my guns out of my hand. I was gonna kill myself. I was so fucked up. I was just sitting there drinking. I started drinking a whole bunch of Tall Boys.
Yeah.
And I had a bottle of Jameson, dude. I was so fucked up. I threw up on the floor. But apparently I threw up because I had a cup of water too, and I was like, just in case, right? So I threw up on the floor. Apparently I threw up like halfway in the cup of water, and then drank the cup of water with throw up in water. I don't remember that. I was really fucked up, but yeah, they wanted to put me to bed. They took all my shit and gave it back the next morning. Made sure I was good, but like that song for the longest time when I heard it, dude, it didn't just make me cry. It made me bawl. Yeah. I would just ball up like a sad little fucking kid who just got fucking beat over nothing, and I just would like in the corner of my bed just cry, dude.
Dude, yeah, like
it hurt so fucking bad. And now I can listen to that song. I look back and I think back, and I remember that woman, and I remember the pain that she caused me. But then I also realized, you know, I was young and stupid. I was young and stupid to think that it was going to be the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is a woman that was previously divorced, 4 fucking kids, had her own house, had her own business. You know, I was just a summer fling, man.
Oh yeah.
I was just something to hold her over until her ex decided he wanted to come back. Because that's really realistically what it was. I was just there as the fun boy toy, and then one day I wasn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, it was a fucked up part of my life. And so, yeah, it's just songs that have different meanings. Now I can listen to stuff and I'm just like, oh, it's so sad. But goddamn, this song is so good. Yeah. You know what I mean? But, yeah, dude, like...
Yeah, dude, like, for me, dude, like, the first time I ever had, like, a set of songs where, like, it would break me every time I fucking listened to it was, like 3 or 4 songs from Journey. Like Lights, Don't Stop Believing, like those couple songs, like Open Arms, dude. And like a lot of it had to do with like my cousin Ethan, who had passed away. He was like 4 or 5, and I was like in the 5th grade. Yeah. And like there was a whole fucking story behind that. And then that was like our shit. We would always fucking jam that shit out and like get in trouble by my granddad. Calm the fuck down. We're kind of go to sleep and shit. And like fuck, we're gonna jam out and shit. But whatever. Anyways. So, dude, for, like, almost 10 years, dude, I could not listen to that, like, straight, like, 10 years. Like, if that song came out, I would change it immediately. I couldn't fucking listen to it. And it took, like, 10 years for me to finally just be able to just listen to the song and be like, you know what, I can be sad and avoid it, or I can just embrace it and remember the fucking smile on that little fucker and enjoy the good times. And then, you know, years down the road from that, you know, which had passed away, you know, there's some songs that he really fucking loved, that we all loved together and shit. Yeah. And like, I'll listen to it and I'll be kind of sad about it. Like, man, I fucking miss that motherfucker so much. But then, like, I think about like the time we would listen to it as kids and get fucked up, and then he'd be the first one fucked up. Always. That little fucker. He was always fucked up first. Little,
hell yeah, he was.
Skinny little bitch. He would be the first one drunk and passed out, and I'd just be like, that stupid idiot. God,
bitch, we were only maybe 15, 30 minutes after the fact.
Like not even an hour later, we'd be passed out, too. But, you know, like, now I can think back to those songs and shit, and I can listen to them. And, yeah, there's times where I'm sad about it. I'm like, fuck, I miss this dude so much. And then there's times where I listen to him, like, man, we had some great times. Yeah. I'm so fucking happy we had those great times together.
No doubt. You know, I mean, like, I was actually talking to Brie about this. I think someone did like this. There's a university that did a study about this, and it was, it's actually good for you, like, internally to listen to sad songs.
Yeah.
It's actually good. Like, even if you're not feeling sad, like, when a sad song comes on, it's just good. It's just good for you
yeah, and I know what you mean. Like, it to me, at times, it feels like a reset.
Yeah.
It feels like a reset, guys. Like, it feels like, even if I don't cry or get emotional to it, like, especially when I'm, like, really intentionally listening to the song, I feel a little more refreshed afterwards. Like, even most recently, guys, you know, like, my dad passed away back in August. There's, like, 2 or 3 songs that I particularly relate to him, and those songs only came into my life after he passed away, because I found songs that I can relate to think about him. Yeah, at the time, first couple of weeks after he passed, if I listen to songs, I'm ready to fucking cry my eyes out. But now, if it comes on, I'm just enjoying the melody, and I'm like, I'm in a sense happy. I'm in a sense happy that I had this man who was willing to be there to step up and be there for me, and it makes me feel better.
Yeah,
it does. But a couple months ago, it made me fucking miserable.
Again, it's just songs in general. Like when I pass, dude, you guys are gonna be people who are watching you guys in passing are gonna be confused as fuck because like okay, one of my favorite songs, fucking Adidas. Fucking Korn.
Yeah.
To my best sex, you're gonna be in your car. This is a person who's driving by. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck? Are you okay?"
Dude,
I got a pocket pussy in the car, dude. It's brand new. I just bought it. Here, you need it more than I do. They're not knowing what's going on.
I can imagine. You've seen those little clips, right? Of those what are they called? Like pallbearers? They carry the casket and they're like fucking.
Oh yeah. That was a meme for the longest time.
I can imagine that song coming, but instead of them doing like that crazy dance shit, they're just doing like a hip thrust to that song.
I still need to make my fucking videos, dude.
Yeah, you need to.
God damn it. But yeah, no. It's just crazy. Like songs have that power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
but I feel like nowadays they don't really have them.
No. And I had this conversation with Brie, like new.
There are some, but not much.
So there's one. So Metallica, it's one of my favorite bands. That new song they put out, dog. I turned that shit off after like fucking 35 seconds, maybe.
I haven't heard it.
Horrible.
Was it?
It's horrible. It is not. No.
That bad, huh?
No.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's bad. Bad's underselling it. That's fucking horrendous, dude. I almost shot my fucking phone. What the fuck is that? What is that? So, are we sure this is not a cover band?
Wow.
It's bad, dude. It's so fucking horrible. But no, I talked to Brie about that. I just, my problem with new music, it just feels so fucking soulless. It's the only way I can put it. It feels soulless. I listen to certain songs and I'm like, dude, like in the artist itself, like I can hear the fucking, like if they're singing something sad, I can hear the pain. I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? They're feeling fucking happy. They want you to get fucking hyped. I can feel it.
Yeah.
New music, now I'm just like, it feels hollow, empty. Like a shell of what the song should have been.
Yeah.
Songs can have good beat, melody, and like cool. That's all great, man. But I guess you could say that because of how I am, I'm a lyricist, man. I like the quality of the lyrics is really what matters to me.
Yeah.
Because there's music Bree's like, what the fuck is wrong with this beat? I'm like, yo, but do you hear these fucking lyrics? Do you hear what this man is saying? She's like, no, I can't get over the horrible fucking music.
Well, see, for me, it's a little bit of both. If it's a really catchy beat, really good melody, I can look past the lyrics and just enjoy the vibe.
Can't do it.
I can. If it's great fucking lyrics, like, oh my god, this dude's speaking some truth, but an okay beat, I can still get past it. I'm like, alright, cool. Like, now, for me, one of my favorite songs of all time is Jeff Buckley's version of Hallelujah.
Yeah.
And watching the video, you can see it, but if you just listen to it and like just listen to the tones in his voice, you can hear how much he's holding back, breaking down, crying.
Yeah.
You could hear it in his voice. Or if the song what is it? About Today, I think it's by like Cherry Tree or some shit like that. I'll probably fuck that up. It's have you seen Warrior, the movie?
Yes.
The MMA movie?
Yeah.
The song at the very end?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called About Today. But if you listen to the whole song, there's a like halfway part through it, you can hear like trying to hold back, breaking down. I'm like, that to me, if I listen to that, I'm like, oh my fucking
Well, see, like for me,
God.
right, one of the songs that I really resonate, it's this artist called NF.
Oh yeah.
And songs called Why Would You Leave Us?
Yes.
And
it's one of my favorite songs.
That ending
Dude,
part.
that song got me.
Yeah, that part when he started crying at the end, I was like, fucking Christ. Because my aunt turned me on to NF. She's like, I feel like this song, Why Would You Leave Us? And Mansion.
Yeah,
really,
Mansion's a
really
great
fucking
song.
resonate with like the things you went through with your mom. And when I listen to those, both those songs make me cry.
Yeah.
And sometimes I can listen to them, and there's other times, Like just the other day, I was driving with Brady Mansion came out. I was like, I don't have the mental fortitude right now to really deal with that. I don't like dealing. I still have those demons.
Yeah.
I haven't fully dealt with them. I don't know if I'll ever really be able to deal with them until my mom passes. But, there's just certain songs like when it hits a certain way, it's just like fucking good lord. Have you been watching me? You fucking creepy stalker bastard. Someone's been monitoring my life, and they're like, hey, how about we make a song about him?
Yeah. Well, like, fucking Jelly Roll song.
What song?
Jelly Roll. What is it called? Save Me or something like that.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Let's see. Well, the song you showed me the last time you were here, last time we did an episode, that country song.
Oh, yeah.
That song was really good. I can't remember that one either. But anyways, just, I don't know where we were going with this.
Rock in a Hard Place by
Rock in a Hard
Bailey
Place.
Zimmerman.
That was a good one. And then Jelly Roll, I think the song is called Save Me. That song is pretty fucking powerful. There are a few modern songs that are on that level of emotional power, but not as much as they used to be, and it's kind of sad.
Well, see, for like me, a lot of the rappers I listen to. Oh fuck! I think that I'm gonna change it to come back on. Oh god, that was spicy. I'm gonna drink some of the Sprite. Oh god. Came back for vengeance because I was talking shit. Fuck, where was I going with this? Jesus Christ, that fucked me up. What was I saying?
Rappers.
Oh yeah, so a lot of the rappers I listen to, they're it's a lot of really underground shit. Like there's this dude, I started listening to him when I was in the Marine Corps. I was in the schoolhouse. I was in the engineer school, and my friend had showed me to him this kid named Joey Badass. And he was like 17, like 16, 17 years old, putting down these tracks. And like when I was listening to him, I was like, holy fuck, dog. And a lot of the shit he puts out, I'm just listening to the lyrics, and I'm like, man, damn, bro. Yep. Damn, bro. Yeah. I feel it. I've been there. So like I look for music that's like that. I hear these lyrics, and I'm just like, yo, hey, same, bro. I feel that. But these are rappers that are not necessarily super, super popular. These are people who are hitting top 100 charts, or they're not on the radio.
Yeah.
Like it's a type of artist. If you're a fan of the artist, you're looking for their music when they drop new shit on Spotify.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with like this other rapper, Jordan Lucas. Some of the music he's been putting out lately has been a little hit and miss, but his earlier shit. So he put out a song. It was around the same time that real popular rapper Logic had put out about that suicide song. I had listed the suicide phone number.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, this one he had put out is the same thing, but it was too different. Like the way that he had. Joyner's really good about telling stories. So the first half of the song talks about the dude who's actually killing himself.
Yeah.
He's literally like what you're listening to when you watch the music video. He's literally all the things he's saying. These are things that he's writing down.
Yeah.
He's writing down in a suicide letter. Jordan comes in, finds him, reads the letter. And then the second half is him speaking to his dead friend at the funeral. Everyone's already left. He's sitting there yelling at him, screaming at him. Like, why the fuck would you say something to me? Why didn't you tell me? I could have helped you. You know what I'm saying? Given that other side perspective. Like, yo, what you did was so fucking selfish.
Yeah.
How could you be so fucking selfish? And so, like, that song right there, again, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Shit hit me different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've had a lot of friends that I've known, people I was really close with, people, even if I wasn't really close with them, people that I knew was good acquaintances, you know what I'm saying? They're always around. And these are people I know that killed themselves, Yeah. And I've always been one of those people, Bree may not like it, but I've always been that type of person, like, dog, if you're at that point, because I've been at that point. I've been at that fucking, you feel like you're right on the fucking edge. You're getting ready to fall. You're ready to fall. You just ready. You're ready for that piece of ground that's so fucking thin. You're ready for it to collapse underneath you because you're done. You're fucking done.
Yeah.
And I've always been that type of person, regardless of where you're at in life, who you are. If you need to reach out to me, you reach out to me. If I can't help you, let me try to help you find some resources that can. Because we may not have the same perspective on life, but I've been through a bunch of hard shit. So if I can't get through to you, let me try to find somebody who can. Someone who, I know a lot of fucking people, man. My perspective may not be the perspective you need to hear. You might need to hear somebody else's perspective, but give it a chance. And so, like, you know, when I hear songs like that, it's just like fucking kills me, because I think about my friends who killed themselves, and you know, just especially because like the first time I had ever had a friend kill themselves, it was in high school, and I was like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're growing up, you hear about suicide, you hear about all these things, right? And you never think like, oh man, that'll never happen in my town. Yeah. That never happened in my town. That never happened, you know, not in this city. Nah. It's not like that. Everybody got their problems, but you don't ever really think, and then it happens, and you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
You hear about it. Even if somebody you didn't fucking know, you just hear about it. You're like, hey, yo, did you hear about so-and-so? Like, no, what happened? What happened? You fucking another bitch? You got a bitch pregnant, huh? Nah, hey, homeboy killed himself. And you're like, what? The fuck you mean? The fuck do you mean? Nah, dude fucking got clapped up himself. He clapped himself up.
Yeah.
Gave himself the smoke. He said, life's a race. I'm trying to finish first. You know, it's just that's some tough shit, man.
Yeah.
It's, again, that's why when I look for fucking songs, the lyrics a lot of time more so mean a lot. They mean a lot more to me than the beat. The beat, obviously, there has to, you know, for you to kind of be like, I'm okay, yeah, I'm feeling it. It doesn't have to be a fucking insane. You're like, whoa, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yo, this is some crazy. My ear holes. I got smoke coming out from my ears. This shit burning a hole in my ear. This shit's so good.
Yeah.
It don't have to be like that. It could be a mediocre ass beat, but if the lyrics are there, I'll pick a fucking song with solid lyrics, mediocre ass beat, over a song that has trash fucking lyrics and a really good beat.
Yeah.
That's just where I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm coming to that point in my life where I'm trying not to be so fucking angry, and I'm trying to have a better understanding of a lot of things. And because of that, I feel like me wanting to listen to lyrics closer helps me to try to listen to people closer, because it's the spoken word that matters. Your spoken word, I gotta hear it. And it's context clues too. It's not just like if I tell you, let me say this phrase twice, and it's gonna be different. Hell yeah, man, I'm happy. Hey, yeah, man, I'm happy. I guess I'm happy.
Yeah,
it's two different ways. It's I'm saying the same thing. You know, I'm happy.
Yeah, it's like, especially down here in the South, you know, when you go talk to somebody, it says, I know you've done it before. I don't know, I've done it before. When you go, especially when you're like annoyed with somebody, you're very good.
Oh yeah. No, I'm good. And then, are you good? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, there's a whole different context of how that works.
Like, I'm good, and then it's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
When you good? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. I'm good. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Real quick, good. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, there's a whole fucking same words, different meaning.
Right.
Yeah. So.
It's like, I ask you straight? Yeah, I'm straight. Yeah, man, I'm straight. Two different things. It means two different things.
Yeah.
Not even like the actual context of like, are you straight? That I'm not even at, like, are you straight? Like, when it's one of those, it's my verbiage, I guess. Because I think the first time I asked Bria, I was like, hey, you straight? She goes, duh, we're together? I'm like, no. Are you straight? You good? You all right? You good? You good? You're okay? Are you doing the best you can possibly do at this current point in time? I asked her, you straight? Yeah. She's like, fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean? What I said, are you straight?
Yeah, again, with that whole, I'll tell you, it's just a different life, different upbringing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's also kind of the reason why a lot of times, especially on the show, guys, we always harp on reach out, guys. Reach out for help. You know, we're always here. You know, our emails are always down to reach out to us. We'll always talk with y'all. If you don't want your story, if you reach out to us and you tell me about something going on with your life, and hey, man, I don't want this up on the show.
Yeah, it's all confidential.
Yeah, it's confidential, bro. We're here for you. We're not doing this to, hey, oh man, it's a great fucking content. I'm gonna put this motherfucker story out there now, dude.
Don't ever feel like you can't ask for help. You
Yeah.
know, if it's not from us, man, there's plenty of resources. Just before you decide to do something fucking crazy, just talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Talk to somebody, man. Somebody.
Yeah, you need somebody, anybody, you know, just no matter who you are, your value's worth a lot more than you think. No matter who you are.
Sometimes it takes a long time for you to realize that. And I know sure as fuck it took me a long ass time to fucking figure that shit out.
Yeah. And I think a lot of us, it does take a while. It does take, a lot of times I think outside sources to help you appreciate who you are as a person and your own self-value.
Well, it's, you know, Bree helped me with a bunch of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I guess in a way I kind of still feel the same way I do. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm here for her. I'm doing good for her. But at the same point, we had this conversation about health. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, who was it? Somebody was telling me something. Oh, man, don't you stop vaping? You already stopped smoking. Why don't you stop vaping? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't you stop drinking? You know, you live forever. And I'm like, man, look, I don't judge a man, and I don't judge a man by his vices. Every man has a vice, no matter what it is. Porn, nicotine, alcohol, drugs, shopping, gambling, racing, being an adrenaline junkie, don't matter what it is. Every man has a vice. I don't judge a man based off that vice. Now, what you choose to do based off that vice, that's a choice. It's a choice. And I would rather have my vices. I would rather drink and smoke my vape and make it to 65, 70, 75. To me, that's a good life. And realistically, it's also a class thing. Most Hispanic people, we don't live in our into our like early 80s, 90s, hundreds. We don't do that. We don't have access to healthcare like a lot of certain individuals may. Not trying to be divisive here, but that's just the facts.
Yeah.
It's a class thing. It's not even a race thing. It's a class thing.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I'm
like for me, you know, like I've always, you know, like I told you last time on the show, I like working with my hands.
Yeah.
I like being physical with my job, but that comes at a cost. It's gonna wear my body out faster than an office job probably will.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
and
like physically, yeah.
well, an office job would wear you down just as much, but it wears
Mentally.
you down mentally.
Yeah.
It destroys your body in a different way.
Yeah.
Because you're not physical. You're not being physical. Then you come home, you're tired mentally, so you're destroyed mentally. So then you're not worried about your health. You're not worried about your physical fitness. So then your body is destroyed, but in a different way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just a different way of decay. But like, you know, especially at my job that I have now, they always emphasize, you know, take care of your back, take care of this, do this the right way, do this the right way. I get that it's for safety and all that kind of shit, but at the same time, you know, I'm there to work, I'm there to get shit done, and if doing things my way is a little more faster, then I'm gonna do it my way.
Yeah.
You know, I'm there to get shit done. I'm there to get shit done, get paid, and get out. I'm not there to do everything the most pristine, proper, by the fucking book way. I am cautious. I know what I'm doing. I'm not a fucking idiot.
Right.
But, you know, I listen to my body whenever it says, hey, all right, now bend your knees, motherfucker. Your back's starting to hurt. All right, I'll bend my knees, fuck, and do some squats now. Build up those glutes, I guess. It's gonna hurt.
Well, you know, again, this when it comes down to it, the whole point is I would rather just live my life to my fullest.
Yeah.
Like I had an ugly ass dream last night. I had a dream that I got cancer. I had a dream I had cancer, and I had a dream. In my dream, the dream was Bree left me, but she left me because I didn't want to get chemo. I didn't want to try for whatever, and she left me because of it. Because I told her, I was like, in my dream, I told her the same thing I tell her in real life. You know, if I get cancer ever, and they tell me like, hey, if I do this chemo and my chances drastically go from like a 38% survivability rate to like 99%, okay, I'll do chemo, whatever. But if it's like, hey, you have this cancer, even with chemo, it's still probably about an 89% chance you're gonna die. If the chemo doesn't work and we're not able to do surgery, 89% chance you're gonna die. Whereas if you don't take chemo, it's a 100% chance you're gonna die. So 89% to 100, it's 11%.
Yeah.
I'll take my chances. I'll yes, I'm gonna die. And with me, that's fine. I've accepted the fact that I am not immortal. I've accepted that fact a long time ago. You know? It all happened one day when I realized I wasn't a Super Saiyan. So, you know, but in all seriousness, you know, I accept death for what it is. It's going to come. And when it does, that's fine. It comes when it comes. Not begging for it, not asking for it, but when it comes, it comes. But I'll never deny it. And it's the same thing with my grandparents. You know, my grandparents, they're not rich. They're poor. As much as I want my grandparents to be around for the next 40 fucking years, they're not going to be. I think my grandparents will probably pass within the next 10, 15 years. And when they do, it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
When they do, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. Because they did a lot for me. They basically fucking raised me.
Yeah.
And because of that, that's going to fucking kill me. So, my whole thing is I would rather live my life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? And not necessarily the fullest, like going out and doing shit all the time. I'm saying just doing my life the way I'm doing my life. I would rather die tomorrow knowing like, hey, yeah, I had some beers, I smoked my vape, I did what I enjoyed before I passed. Than being 90 years old, shitting in a bed, no one having to have somebody take care of me, not being able to take care of myself, alright, cool, I made it to 90, but I can't do shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. I'm at that point. Let me go. Damn it. Let me respawn so I can get a new body. Come on.
Yeah, I couldn't do that either. If I was ever in that position, no, I would rather. I'd rather be 67 when I go and still have lived a life that I could say, hey, I lived. I've made some mistakes. I've made some good fucking decisions. I've made a lot of friends. I've made a lot of enemies. Drank a lot of booze and had a lot of sex.
Yeah.
I would rather say that than say, I made it to 90. This hot ass maid, this nurse is taking care of me, but I can't do nothing because nothing works. And I'm just sitting here, trapped in my own mind.
Yeah. Fuck that, dude.
Fuck that. If that ever happens, I swear to God, I pray my kids put a bullet in my head.
Yeah, like, hey, just real quick. Hey, just. Shit, okay. You know, fucking smother me with a pillow. Anything, but, you know, honestly, way I live my life right now, all the health problems I have in the Marine Corps, and all the problems that I have in the Marine Corps, I'll be honest, I'd probably make it to. I estimate my lifespan probably in my mid-70s if I don't get killed first. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a car, you know what I'm saying? I'm just counting, you know, car accident, you know, getting shot, stabbed, trying to protect Bree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something crazy, right?
You're
Something
thinking
crazy
about like
one-off.
natural causes.
Right. Anything outside natural causes. For natural causes, I say I'd probably make it to about what my great grandmother did. I'd probably make it to like my mid-70s. I'd be alright with that. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'd be around the same area too.
I honestly think I'd be okay there. But you know what I'm saying? Bree wants me to. Bree's whole thing is like, no, I have to die before you. And I'm like, dog, that's not happening.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Just statistically speaking.
Yeah, statistically speaking, men die first.
Yeah, men die first rather from stupidity or just because we just die first.
Yeah. Men have a lower life expectancy.
Yeah.
And so like I told Bree, I will never be rich. I will never be rich and access to healthcare and all this. Okay, cool. I have healthcare right now. I pay for healthcare. Guess what? I still don't have money to use it. So all I'm doing is just wasting money on healthcare I can't fucking use. Bro.
Healthcare system in America is fucking trash.
It is fucking trash. And I've talked about that. We've talked about that, and it's just, yeah, cool. I got healthcare with my job. I can't fucking use it. I can't use it because I'm too fucking poor.
Yeah.
I'm too poor to use the healthcare that's supposed to be my affordable healthcare.
Yeah, like.
That's nuts.
Like,
it's a fucking Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, dude, my last fucking job, I was paying $50 a week for health insurance. Had a infection on my finger. That shit swelled up like that. It was huge. I didn't know what the fuck to do with it. I didn't know what was going on. Michelle finally convinced me to go to the doctor. Hey, let's go to urgent care. Let's see what's wrong with your finger. Like, fuck. fine. I'll just being the stubborn Mexican and be like, just wrap it up. It'll be fine. Fucking put Vicks on it.
Yeah, put some fucking Vicks on it.
It'll be alright. But, you know, she convinced me, alright, fine. We went. Turns out it was like a cyst or some shit. Like, he had to pop it, like a pimple kind of thing. Yeah. All they did was stick a fucking needle in it and drain that bitch, and that was it.
Yeah.
Charged me $200.
Yeah. And
that was after insurance paid like 85% of it.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I am not paying $200 just so you stuck my finger with a needle.
I could have done that.
Yeah, I could fucking just stab myself with that cable right behind me.
Yeah.
It would have been fine. Pour some fucking tequila on there. Alright, you're good.
Hell yeah. You'll be alright.
Yeah. Cost me nothing.
Rub a little bit of salt in the wound, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Put pack some dirt in it.
$200 fucking dollars medical bill just for them to see me for 10 seconds and pop my finger with a needle.
It's like Bree's fucking bills. Her bills, every time she's gone to the hospital for her anxiety attacks, you know, for them to test all the things that they test, dude. Absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's goddamn fucking stupid, bro.
Like, dude, an ambulance ride is like average.
Oh, yeah, Bree told me that. Yeah, she was like, hey, if we ever have to take you to the hospital, you do not take that ambulance ride. You fucking, if you got to, drive yourself to the hospital. If not, I'll take your ass.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But the only way it's ever free is if you die.
It's sick.
It's the only way it's ever free. That's what we found out. Like, that's what they did with my granddad, because they had to take an ambulance to the hospital. And, like, at the time, I was thinking about, fuck the ambulance price. But I was like, we're talking about finances and paying for the funeral and all that shit. I'm like, fuck, man, the medical bill's going to come. And I was thought about that shit, too. I was like, but if you die, no medical bill. So if I ever have, like, a heart issue when I'm, like, in my 50s and I have to go to the hospital, you just fucking end it.
Yep, just let me go.
I ain't paying a medical bill.
Do not resuscitate.
Mm-hmm.
Let my ass die.
This is an official statement. We both have a DNR.
Do not resuscitate.
I ain't paying that shit.
If you resuscitate
I don't want my family
and
paying
I
for
wake
this.
up and they tell me, by the way, you going like 30 G's for this. All right. Someone get in the hands.
A lot more than the fucking hands. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, fuck that.
All right. With that being said, guys, we went on another fucking tangent about music and life and depression and all sorts of shit. Dude, I noticed that the first half of every episode is just bullshit of us just fucking laughing and joking and talking about bullshit for an hour, and then when we come back for a break, it's like 30 minutes to an hour of us getting into serious shit.
Yeah, because I mean,
the alcohol sets in, and then
it's just you talk about the things that come to your mind.
Yeah,
you know. And I think as you get older, you start to just, you know,
you ponder more.
Yeah, you ponder and you start to just have more realizations, and you just have more shit to say when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
It's not about all the stuff that just makes you laugh.
Hey, you wanna try to impart some fucking wisdom.
Yeah. So, but anyways, guys, again, with that being said, we're gonna start wrapping it up. Make sure you follow his Twitch, guys. Go on there. We don't have a whole lot of time left in the year, but let's try to get him as high as possible.
Hell yeah, please do.
Try to hit that 800 mark. Dude, speaking of hitting marks, we hit 20 subscribers, guys, on YouTube. I'm actually kind of surprised we ever hit 10.
That's dope, dude. You fucking finally hit 20?
Yeah, we hit 20.
Yeah, bro.
We hit 20 the other day, and I was pretty excited about it. I was like, oh my god, we're at 20. I want to get to 100 eventually, in like 5 years.
Yeah.
But we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. We're slowly growing. Spotify is actually picking up a lot more on Spotify, surprisingly. I actually thought YouTube would have been like the primary one, but it's not. So follow him on Twitch.
Yes, RPGs123. Go and follow us on Twitch. Follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All those things. We are literally like 30 fucking followers away from trying to, you know, basically hitting, you know, 800, which would be really dope. We'd like to try to do that before the end of the year, because we're at our 2-year mark for Twitch. So, you know, just trying to move on up, trying to get to 1,000, man. Just trying to keep going, and hopefully one day I can stream and not have to worry about bills.
That's the dream, right?
Yeah, wake up one day and just fucking play video games.
That'd be nice. I think we all dream about that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, make sure you follow us if you're listening on Spotify. Go follow the YouTube if you're listening or watching us on YouTube. Go check out the Spotify. Spotify usually gets posted up before YouTube, just simply because audio is a lot easier and faster than video and audio. Just a pain in the ass. Make sure to check out our merch store. Fabian has products on there. We have products on there as a group. We even have our own collection of like collab stickers and shit. We have our bottle caps, bottle openers that look like bottle caps that I've mentioned earlier. Our bumper stickers, our shirts, our hats. How did Brie like the socks? Did she try them out?
Yes, she did. She said they're really comfortable.
That's good.
She was like not surprised. She was like, I don't know what I was expecting. She goes, I didn't expect them to be as soft as they were.
Yeah.
So when she
Dude, I'm telling you, when they came in, like I was feeling them, like with my hands. I wasn't being creepy or nothing. I was rubbing them in my face, like, oh my god. But like, yeah, like to the touch, yeah, they're fucking soft as shit. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, no, they're really good. They're really good, dude.
Yeah. So Fabian has his own socks on there. We have our own socks on there. So go check them out, guys. They're the same exact ones. It's just different product design.
Right.
We have our own stickers, shirts, hats, all that kind of stuff. We do have our own sneakers out that look like Chuck Taylors. I actually think about getting some, and I don't even like Chuck Taylors.
Why?
I just don't, dude. I like boots.
I love Chuck Taylors.
I like boots. If I could wear boots every single day the rest of my life, I'd be happy.
I'm at that age, like, I like wearing my Chucks, and I'll wear them occasionally, but, man, I'm at that age, dude, I'm trying to find the most comfortable tennis shoe I can fucking wear. I'm trying to walk on a fucking pillow, because it helps with my back. So, Brie got me into these things, they're called Asics, and, I don't know. I mean, they're stylish for old man shoes, so, I mean, they're nice.
Yeah, whatever works, right?
Nah, dude, I gotta have like soft ass tennis shoes.
Well, like all my boots, I have like the Dr. Soul's insoles. Like they all
I can't
have
do
that
those,
shit.
man. They make my fucking feet feel weird.
Really?
I feel like they make my feet sweat. It's weird.
Nah, I use those all the time. I think about the old soul and put those ones in there, and like immediately as soon as I get like new boots and shit.
Can't do it, man.
I have to do it.
But I don't wear boots. The only boots I wear are cowboy boots, and those are cowboy.
That's
boots.
actually the only type of boots I don't have.
I have cowboy boots. Those don't, so I mean, I have like my fucking boots from the Marine Corps and shit, and like my combat boots. So I still have those, but like I'll wear like so those cowboy boots. Those are cowboy boots I broke in back in like 2016.
Wow.
So they're broken in. I was using those to work at the range. They're working cowboy boots.
Okay.
They're not my nice. Well, if I'm going out and I have to wear cowboy boots, you're gonna get my fucking work boots. Because I'm not buying super. And even then, those cowboy boots that I bought, those weren't cheap. Those were like $120.
Yeah,
like the Ariat or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're like the square toed. I don't like the round toed.
Oh.
No, I don't like the cockroach killers, man. I'm Mexican, but fuck, I ain't that Mexican.
Alright. Anyways, back to this subject, guys. Follow us on all the stuff. Our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I have been a lot more active on Twitter and Instagram, so go check those out. Links to everything. All his stuff, our stuff, the merch, all down below. Another thank you out to Spartan Mounts. Make sure you use our code for them. BlueCollarShock. Y'all get 10% off with those guys. Just about everything up on the wall is their product, their stuff. Our store as well. Go check out. What's our promo word again? Blue Xmas. And I did fix it, and I did fuck it up. Yeah. Okay,
yeah. It's black Blue Xmas.
Yeah, I did fuck it up, guys. If y'all tried to use it, I'm sorry. I corrected it. It's spelled the right way now. So use our code, and y'all get 10% off, and we really appreciate it. And there are a couple products on there I actually am going to be taking off.
Such as?
There's like a workout like tank top that I'm taking off because it's produced in Australia and they're having a bunch of issues with shipping and shit right now.
Okay.
And I don't want to make you guys wait for like a month for something y'all ordered and y'all get mad. So I'm actually gonna be taking that off and trying to find a producer here in the U.S. Besides, I would like to have all of our product made here in the U.S. And I think what else? There's a blender, not a blender bottle, like a water bottle on there that actually I'm going to be taking off today. And that one's made in the UK, and apparently they're having issues too. So everything else though is made here in the US, or at least assembled here in the US, as best I can put it. And it shouldn't take too long to have that stuff, guys. A lot of the products are really nice. I have one of the shirts. I need to get you a shirt too. And so go check out all that stuff, guys, and we really appreciate y'all.
Absolutely, we appreciate everything you guys do.
Thinking about this, it's almost a year.
Yeah, we're fucking close to that year mark. It's insane to think that we've been doing this shit this long. It doesn't feel like it, but
It really don't, bro. It really don't. And if anybody you know is really into Peppermint, guys, this actually is not a bad gift for them.
yeah, it's not. It's not the worst moonshine that I've had, but
It's not the best.
I'm not a peppermint kind of person.
It's not the best moonshine ever, but yeah, if you're into Peppermint, this is a pretty good buy. $20, you're not gonna break the bank, and you get nice, cool little mason jar shot glasses out of it. So check it out. Alrighty, guys, we'll see you guys next time, and as always,
Make love loudly and make war silently.
alright, guys, later.